Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Tiana, product marketing at AEWIN, and we are glad to be invited in this seminar today. And we'll be showing the edge computing for evolved ecosystems. So this is today's agenda. First, we'll be briefly introduce our company AEWIN, and second, we will be talking about the evolution of edge network solution, including Mac applications, IT/OT cybersecurity. And third, we will show you AEWIN's offerings with the features and our workload optimization experiences. So who we are. AEWIN is part of the Quanta Business Solution Group, and we were established in year 2000 and have been making network appliances ever since. Our primary focus is building platforms for N5 threat management, next-gen firewall, security, software-defined WAN, application delivery controller, etc. And the focused edge computing includes a network function virtualization infrastructure and multi-access edge computing, 5G virtual RAN, and more. So AEWIN provides suitable hardware for a variety of edge computing with wide range from Intel Atom to Core I to Xeon and AMD Ryzen to EPYC. So here's an illustration showing the coverage of AEWIN products, including, you can see, security, communication, high-performance data tech, and IT/OT. So all of them are designed to be implemented at the edge side and edge of the cloud. So to sum up, AEWIN products cover a wide range of applications in 5T field to fulfill any computing requirements, and of course involve today's topic, edge computing for evolved ecosystems. So let's get into it. This the evolution of edge network solutions. So with the development of networking and cloud, Askey delivered the concept of Mac years ago for making the computing closer to the users at the edge where the data is created. This image is from the white paper published by Askey in 2015 that you can see there are many devices at the edge and there are Mac server at edge cloud to provide edge computing for real-time control and processing. So growing with the evolved 5G ecosystem, having features of faster speed and higher bandwidth and more connections with the numerous devices, large amount of Mac application pump up from consumer, commercial to industrial ones. So in the next page, we will be showing you the applications of the Mac, edge computing. Here we see smart city, which is benefit from the high-speed intelligent video analytics, and also the smart medical benefit from it. And smart manufacturing, such as real-time inspection, smart control with the integration of intelligent robots, and also the enhanced cybersecurity by processing the confidential data on-site before uploading everything to the cloud. And for in-vehicle application, we have intelligent public transportation and autonomous driving, and others including industrial ones, such as smart tractors for agriculture, and to implement IVA, autopilot, positioning, etc. So you can see here at Edge, more and more diverse applications are developed under the evolved ecosystems with when everything is connected and a faster internet. And in addition to seeking for better performance, efficiency, TCO, etc., one thing has to be considered serious, that is cybersecurity. Because when everything is connected, each touch point could be the target for cybersecurity. So to protect it from the severe loss, IT/OT cybersecurity is required, and the demands of network security appliances with features of monitoring, scanning, filtering, management grow along with it. So as a response to the needs, here is a table showing some of the AEWIN offerings for various levels of performance. CPU-wise, we offer platforms based on wide coverage of Intel and AMD CPU. You can see from Deviton, Alco Lake, Deviton Refresh, 10th, 11th Gen Core I, and dual Xeon SP CPU from Intel. And from AMD, we have Ryzen 3000, 5000 to dual EPYC 7000. And in addition to the wide range of CPU, we also have dedicated features for vertical applications. And from the left-hand side, we have the ultra-compact fanless computers, which is in a small size. You can deploy in any locations. And also it features with M.2 slots for 5G with up to 4 SIM that you can simply and effectively to transfer from different transmission communication services. And to the middle, versatile edge network appliance. And you can see from the AEWIN platform photo, there are multiple PCI slots that are capable of other additional function. You can easily insert the PCI slot. Okay, and then to take a look at SCP 7910 as an example, it is with quick access technology for reliable hardware-based crypto acceleration up to 20G and inter-virtualization to act as virtual CPE, virtual firewall, etc. And at the right-hand side, we have two U-rack mount server with up to dual performance CPUs with the support of up to 8 PCI slots. So you can insert many kinds of additional function into the server. And with a short depth design, it is suitable for Mac, 5G RAN, and HAI, etc. So let's take a closer look at the one of the high performance server, SCP 1932. So AEWIN SCP 1932 series has 3 models with different expansion slots for various requirements per cases. One is for the with the 8 PCI Gen 4, so you can insert AEWIN NIC cards from 1G, 10G, 25G, 40G, 100G with your configuration dedicated selected by every user. Or you can use also insert standard low profile PCI slot. It is with the riser card AEWIN dedicated kit. And then you can also insert QAT card with 1 or 2 100G. And if you want to have the standard PCI Gen 4 function, then you can use the SCP 9032B. And for some Edge AI application requiring both capability of training and inference, SCP-9032C support 2 full-height, full-length GPU cards for the computing. And in addition, for the security side, AEWIN offers the root of trust with AEWIN Trusted Secure Boot to increase the firmware resiliency and ensure the security of the data passing through the system. So in addition to these features, we have more to share. And here are some examples of workload optimization that AEWIN has done or been working on with our partners. So for IoT Edge AI solution, AEWIN cooperates with Unison to find the right hardware to host computer vision solutions for intelligent traffic and smart factory. We not only provide insights of hardware design and selection for processing deep learning-based image and real-time recognition, but also take their software in-house to provide customized firmware specific for the workloads. And with DAAI, AEWIN has gained profound vision in AI technology as the corporation allowed us to customize BIOS firmware to optimize results and hardware specification tune for exact needs. As for the lower side, software-defined WAN, Ultron's software-defined WAN UCPE operating system leveraged AEWIN's platform to create a robust framework for enterprises to add agility and resiliency into their network, which ultimately reduce costs over traditional solutions. And with FlexiWAN, our SCP 6990 was certified as a supported hardware device by passing the validation process laid out by FlexiWin for UCPE solution. The test involved performance testing with multiple devices for worldwide software-defined WAN deployments. And for Intel Select Solutions, we have been working on multiple projects. One is for UCPE software WAN, and others is like 5G and virtualization parts. Okay, so and in 5G, we also have L1 performance tuning. In this, we have tested and verified different by setting firmware, and we also customize some firmware to seek for better L1 performance. And the last one is the virtualization that we cooperate with NetWeaver. And this is the virtualized network function environment efficiently deliver required data to cloud infrastructure with VMs and containers on top of AEWIN network appliances. So for this experience of the workload optimization, including fine-tuning and configuration bias and the customized firmware, we are happy to share more information with you, and we are more welcome for the discussion of customized computer with specific specs. So if you are interested in knowing more about AEWIN and our offerings, please don't hesitate to contact us or IDR. We look forward to discussing further opportunities with you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm Tengtai from Accton Technology. Accton Technology is a leading vendor for open networking solution provider. Today, I will talk about our solution part. Our team is working on a cloud management networking solution. The solution including a cloud, a PoE switch, Wi-Fi AP, CTK as a tailway product, and software-defined WAN. Today, I will introduce our wireless solution part. For wireless solution, we have two solutions. The first one, we call it Telegram certified product. This is suitable for fixed wireless access. It's based on L2.11ay. And the second one is our AP. Today I will talk about our AP. There's a tip open Wi-Fi ready. We've been working with tip open Wi-Fi for over 2 years. We have a series of AP today supporting tip open Wi-Fi software. Our solution is branded as H-Core in the market. For the Telegram certified product, it's using 60 GHz unlicensed spectrum to deliver fiber-like speed. For the Wi-Fi AP, we work with Tip Open Wi-Fi, supporting their enterprise-grade open source solution, which not just allow customer to have a ready-to-deploy solution, also they have the optional flexibility to integrate their own application, either into the AP or through our cloud open API. Then we provide a cloud for its deployment, management, and the maintenance. Since this is an open platform, customer has the choice to either use our cloud or build their own cloud based on the Open Wi-Fi Cloud SDK. Next, I will give an overview about the Telegram. Our Telegram product is working with Meta Connectivity Telegram Project Group. We are one of the ecosystem partners in Meta's Telegram program. We have been working with this program for more than 2 years. Currently, we have 3 products launched in the market. The Telegram is using the CTKS spectrum based on 11AY as the previous AD, but it has the enhancement developed from the Meta. So our current product is supposed channel 1 to channel 4, ranging from 57 to 66 gigahertz. The latency between 2 Telegram nodes is less than 1 millisecond. For a channel, it can deliver the peak rate by directional aggregate at 3.6 gigabit per second. Telegram also supports a mode called channel bonding. When channel bonding is enabled, you will combine 2 channels into one to double the data rate. On the networking side, the Telegram standard supports mesh based on Open RAN, so it can provide the high link reliability for a larger network. It also provides efficient 5 meg layer. This is supposed to TDMA. This TDMA is a dynamic TDMA, so it can adjust its bandwidth distribution based on number of clients be connected to the node. Next, I'll talk about the application. This application is from Meta website. They target this application into 4 areas. The first one is the fixed wireless access area. The second is mobile backhaul. The third is to connect outdoor Wi-Fi, and the fourth is smart city. For the first one, the fixed wireless access, we have a lot of WSP customers in US using our product for this purpose. They use our product since for our previous generation, the AD continue to today, the AY. They use this as a last mile to deliver bandwidth to each endpoint. For the smart city, we especially see the application use our Telegram node to connect smart pole, because not every smart pole has a fiber access. So for those smart poles that don't have the fiber access, they can use the Telegram node to connect them together. We currently have a field trial with a TIP, Open Connectivity Group in Dublin, Ireland. They are using our Telegram node and our Open Wi-Fi AP, conducting POC in Dublin for about 1 year. The purpose for their POC is they want to see if the Telegram can be used to connect smart pole reliably in their environment. Also, they are using the Open Wi-Fi try to test its openness and its ability to integrate with third-party application. For the smart pole deployment, we also have 2 small deploy in Taiwan, mainly to test our solution and to promote our solution in Taiwan. So we have 2 test sites, one in Taiwan and one in Thailand. Next, I'll talk about our product. We have 3 Telegram certified products. When we say Telegram certified, is we pass the Meta Connectivity Telegram Project Group's competitive testing. And actually, we work with them to build a test setup in our facility in Taiwan. On the left-hand side, the first one, we call MLTG DN. ML is our Metro Link product line. Our CTKS is named as Metro Link. TG is a Telegram. DN is a distribution node. In Telegram terminology, it functions like a base station. Our MLTG DN has 4 billion radio sector. Each sector has up to 256 antenna elements. It can cover 360-degree coverage. Each DN can connect up to 60 our CN. CN is the client node. On the central side is our CN node. This CN node can function as a Telegram client node. Also it also have another function as a P2MP based node. The reason we implement this additional software feature, this feature is not originally supported in Telegram, but we implement this because we have lots of diversity customers in US. They are using this mode. They particularly using in P2MP mode for their last mile deployment. Then this CN, the design is very compact, easy to be installed. For this CN node, when it functions as a P2MP base node, it can connect up to 15 of our CN node. On the right hand side is our long range CN node. Because in the real deployment, the endpoint or maybe have a different distance between the DN and the residential area or household. In terms of distance parameter, our CN can be connected to our DN at up to 150 meters at 1 gigabit bidirectional rate. Our LR can be connected to our DN at up to 750 meters, also at 1 gigabit bidirectional rate. This MLTG CNLR is not just function as a long-range client node. It can also function as a point-to-point connection pair. When it's deployed as a point-to-point connection pair, it can deliver up to 1 gigabit per second, but the directional rate at up to 1 kilometer. We actually set up a permanent test site at our headquarters in Hsinchu. We have built. We are looking for 2 buildings. They have a distance about 1 kilometer. We set up a pair of MOTG CNLR there. We constantly monitor its performance and its experience due to also correct the weather condition to monitor how this link function. The next I will talk about our Wi-Fi solution. Our Wi-Fi solution is based on tip open Wi-Fi architecture. I will give a high-level overview about tip open Wi-Fi. Tip open Wi-Fi provide a flexible choice for the partner to select from hardware, software, cloud controller with open API. The target user for the tip open Wi-Fi basically 2 types. The first one is a service provider. For service provider, if we look at this architecture, basically it provides an open solution architecture for the service provider to select a solution. So basically there will be no vendor lock-in. And because of that, the solution for the service provider in most time will be more cost-effective and also more flexibility. Then, based on this open architecture, the service provider has full control to develop their own unique business service. They don't have to worry about if they are going to introduce a new business service. If their current vendor cannot support, they have to look for a new vendor or they have to do their own integration. For the open Wi-Fi architecture, they will be able to do their own customization, integrate it with their existing system, continue to build up their own unique service and also keep their own IP investment. For the service development company, this architecture provide a enterprise quality open source API software. At the same time, they can the software development company can select from a group of hardware vendor, hardware they are compatible with this solution. So this architecture allows the software development company to be able to focus on what they are doing best. They can develop their own unique application, improve their time to market, and also because Open Wi-Fi project group has a complete roadmap and the content, and also this solution is regularly tested in their community lab. So at the same time, the software development company not just get a roadmap, a complete solution, but also a quality solution. Next, I will talk about how our solution are related to Open Wi-Fi. From this picture, the left-hand side, the TIP Open Wi-Fi architecture is start with the AP hardware, AP NAS, and the Cloud Control SDK. And for the Cloud Control SDK, it has a set of open API can be used to integrate with commercial application layer. So we architect our and modify our solution to match the Open Wi-Fi solution. So our solution can be used and take advantage of the Open Wi-Fi continued development. So in the right-hand side, we have a cloud called EC Cloud. Originally, our cloud only manage our device through our proprietary protocol. About a year ago, we start to integrate the Open Wi-Fi Cloud SDK. We start with Cloud SDK 2.0. And 2.0 is based on a protocol called uCentral, which is more lightweight, more portable to be implemented in different type of devices. So there's a reason we select to start with Cloud SDK 2.0. Then today, with the Cloud SDK 2.0 integrated in our cloud be able to manage any device they are running TIP Open Wi-Fi 2.0 software. Then, as we can see, we also architect our AP to follow the same architecture designed by Open Wi-Fi. So we separate our solution as AP hardware, TIP Open Wi-Fi, AP NAS, and our own AP feature. By doing this, we are able to better support our customer. Then, in addition to provide TIP ready AP, we are doing we also provide our TIP ready AP is not just integrate with Open Wi-Fi. We also provide complete worldwide certification, so it's ready for deployment. Then in the meantime, we, based on our work experience with service provider and software development company, we know the importance of provide complete software porting and hardware support. So we are doing that. And in the meantime, our solution is accessible through our global channel and partner, including also the partner can purchase our devices locally, including RMS service and logistics. Currently, our Open Wi-Fi solution, through the cooperation with TIP, we have a POC and in two operators in Africa, one operator in Europe, and the two service providers in US. And one of the service providers in US has entered the field trial and has a plan to start deploy Open Wi-Fi solution in second quarter of this year. Next, I will briefly discuss introduce about our TIP Open Wi-Fi ready AP. This page is our Wi-Fi 5 indoor-outdoor AP. They are TIP ready AP. I would like to we'd like to especially introduce our left-hand side ECW5211-0. This is a 2x2 Wi-Fi 5 AP. The reason I want to specially introduce one is not because it's power, it's because it's the first AP we submit to the Open Wi-Fi, and the power is also the first AP they support the Open Wi-Fi. So this AP is widely used in the POC in the field. Certainly starting from last year, the POC, the new POC or the existing POC have been shipped to our Wi-Fi 6 AP. We also have a range of Wi-Fi 6 AP supporting TIP Open Wi-Fi. On this page, we have EAP 101, which is a 2x2 indoor AP, and the EAP 102 is a 4x4 indoor AP. In the right-hand side, EAP 104 is a 2x2 wireless AP. We call it wordplay AP. This AP is specially designed for hospitality, student residence hall, and the MDU, such as apartment type of deployment. This is our new AP. We just in the sampling phase, but this is very well received from our customer base and also with the team partners. The next, I will introduce about our Wi-Fi 6 EAP. All this, we have 3 Wi-Fi 6 EAP under development to be released in Q4 this year. The first one is EAP 103. It's an indoor 2x2 tri-band AP. The middle one is OAP 101. It's our outdoor 2x2 wireless AP. On the right-hand side, OAP 101-6E is our 6E version of OAP 101. All our outdoor access point is all ruggedly designed. It all supports IP rating 6067 and also can be operated while operating temperature range from -40 to +65. Thank you. This ends my presentation.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. I'm Shao from Zyxel. I'm in charge of Zyxel 5G and LT product line for North American market. Thanks for IDB's invitation. It's my pleasure to introduce Zyxel fixed wireless access CPE solutions today. Okay. Allow me to introduce some of our company's information. Zyxel was established in 1989, and we have more than 3,600 employees worldwide. And we shipped 20 million devices to 150 market globally per year, and covering like DSL and PON, and also the focus today, I would like to introduce fixed wireless technology-based CPEs. Zyxel has a global presence in worldwide. And our worldwide headquarters is located in Hsinchu Science Park, Taiwan. And actually, we also have a company in United States, and its headquarters is located in Anaheim, California. And we have 2 manufacturing bases both in Taiwan and China. For our 5G and LT products, all these products are designed and manufactured in Taiwan, so there is no tariffs. Here shows some of our U.S. headquarters information. In our Anaheim headquarters, we have a sales team, marketing team, and logistics, and also support team here. We have a warehouse here to handle all the logistics and provide support to our customers in United States. And allow me to introduce our LT and the 5G and experience. Zyxel, actually, we start our fixed wireless product CPE design since WiMAX area. And for LT and 5G, the 3GPP standard compliant product, we have both Qualcomm and MediaTek platform design experience. Since LT Cat 4 area tier 5G NR reached 16 now, we are working and we have a product under development now. And actually, Zyxel has more presence. We have a footprint in Europe more, and we have a product cooperation with most of the tier 1 operators in Europe. And today I would like to introduce our solution for US market. Here I show our product portfolio and roadmap here. And currently we have a mass production products, LT models for supporting United States license band and also CBI's specific models, indoor and outdoor. And we have a 5G NR products based on MediaTek T750 platforms, covering B2B form factor and B2C form factor, and also indoor ones for our customer trial. The samples are available now. And as you may know that Qualcomm released their second generation 5G NR SoC platform. So our new products based on Qualcomm's SDX62 and the SDX65 is under development now, which will provide outdoor one provide both sub-6 GHz frequency band and also millimeter wave. And for indoor one, will support sub-6 GHz frequency bands with Wi-Fi 6 4x4 plus 4x4 capability. And the new models under development, the sample will be available in Q4 this year. Okay. And again, these four models are our general available products for US market, covering LT Cat6, a multi-license band supported model, and also for CBRS indoor and outdoor end user device grade product, and the other specific one to support the category B CPE CBSD label outdoor CPE with the maximum ERP capability 35 dBm here. Okay. And actually, these models are kick off. The target is for the CAF and also road outdoor winners. So no matter it's for rural area or for the areas close to base station or urban suburban, we all have a right product for you to fulfill your requirement. So next, I would like to introduce Tech 2 models, for example, to introduce our products. For instance, the model shows here is the model name is NR7601. It's our 5G NR outdoor router based on Qualcomm's SDX65. And this model, it can support sub-6 GHz plus millimeter wave, the NR band dual connectivity at the same time. And it's designated for the rural area, so it is suitable for the harsh environment to cover a wide range of operating temperature and also the high moisture environment. And in all our outdoor products, we provide at least IP67 grade protection, and all powered by PoE technology. And we provide 2.5 Gbps LAN interface to provide the WAN access to the residential or enterprise usage. In all our fixed wireless product, we support standard TR-069 remote management protocol, and also TR-369 is under development, will be ready soon for the customer requirement to manage the device remotely. And okay, we also provide a mobile app. Later on, I will have some more introduction to our mobile app, which will be very useful and helpful to the installer and for the subscribers' daily usage. Okay, this slide shows our the other model, the indoor router, NR5601. It's a 5G indoor IAD, and this model is based on Qualcomm's SDX62, the SoC platform, and support sub-6 giga frequency band, NSA more and SA more. All these products are compliant to 3GPP standards. We provide two 2.5 Gbps LAN interface, and one of these two can be configured as a second WAN for the backup usage. And since it's an indoor router, it's provide the Wi-Fi connectivity with 5G and 2.4 gigahertz 4x4 plus 4x4 X6000 throughput. It's a very high performance indoor router, and also support the remote measurement protocol. And we have option to provide the voice feature. VoLT capability is ready in this product. And okay, beside our CPE, I just mentioned that we will provide a mobile app. Zyxel have an in-house design mobile app to assist the installer and the subscriber to find to check the real-time signal quality and find the best location in your house or for outdoor device to find the best direction, direct your device to the base station to get the best performance you can have at that location. And okay, so for the general, beside the general feature, we also support the embedded map assistance inside. And if the customer would like to release their base station location information, you can import the information into this mobile app. Then you can use your smartphone to help, and also this mobile app to help you find the best direction to the nearest base station. Then fix your installation and get the better performance in your house or for the outdoor installations. Okay. So considering the remote measurement requirement, Zyxel also provide a cloud-based remote measurement system. It is based on also based on TR-069 protocol. So it's a standard based solution, and you can configure your device remotely and also do the firmware measurement, firmware upgrade or downgrade by using our solution. We call this solution band pilot. So especially for the initial trial or deployment phase, you may not have your remote measurement system integrated ready with our product. You can use our band pilot to do the trial at the beginning and then later on integrate all the device measurement to your own system. And of course, if you would like to use our band pilot as your daily administration measurement usage, it is a qualified solution for your selection. And okay, so we have some more product information and also our solution introduction in YouTube. You may search the keyword Zyxel or LT or CPIs, these keywords in YouTube to get more information. And also, of course, you can contact me about the email address here, I can provide you more information and introduction to our company and also our product. And if necessary, I can refer you to our US headquarters sales team to start our cooperation discussion. Okay. Thank you. This is my introduction today.
All right. So hello, everyone. Good morning and good evening, everyone. My name is Ulysses, and I'm in the 5G solution business development of Quanta Cloud Technology. Today, we're very happy and glad to share our open securities and ecosystem of 5Gs, including our 5G strategy and also the product portfolios. And in today's agenda, we're going to quickly briefing about the QCT's company profiles, and also we're going to talk about our product portfolio strategies, including the public 5G sectors and also the private 5G sectors. And we also would like to invite you to have call to actions for the US markets after today's presentations. So about the QCT, I think you must be more familiar with our mother company, which is the Quanta Computer. So mostly, almost 25% of the notebook manufacturing today are coming from the Quanta Computers. Besides the notebooks, we are also the number one hardware providers for the server, storage, and switches for the cloud computing. So the biggest search company, the biggest e-commerce companies, their servers are all provided and manufacturing here in the QCT site, in the Quanta sites, and leverage based on the very good foundations of the Quanta Computers. We have the Quanta Cloud Technology as the daughter company, as a branding companies to work with the different software partners, not only in the application side but also in the platform middleware sides. So we are using the server storage switches to work with the different software partners, and because of doing that, we have the knowledge to understand when there is a workload up and running on the commodity servers, commodity hardwares, what kind of the best known configurations that we can tune for the end customers. So we have more knowledge to understand how to provide the right fit server product portfolio to the end customers. And speaking of the footprints, actually, we have already selected USA for more than 2 decades. So we have a sales office in the Seattle's and also in San Jose's. We also have a manufacturing site in Fremont, in Bay Areas. Besides that, we also have a very big sales office and manufacturing site in Germany. They are in Düsseldorf and also in Aachen. So mainly, most of the servers we are produced in USA and also manufacturing in both the USA and also in the Germany's. We also have the manufacturing sites in Taiwan. So some of the server products we are also manufacturing and produce in Taiwan, from the motherboard layers all the way to the chassis. And one of the QCT, I think most of the value proposition of the QCT and our business strategy, we can conclude into the 2 dimensions. So one is the ODM direct, the other one is software-driven hardware designs. So right now, the sales piece, they expect the time to market, time to solutions, and time to products. So they are looking for the right fit hardware configurations, and also they would like to adopt the latest technology. For example, they would like to have to understand when there is a PCIe Gen 5, how would that impact the overall system designs. So because QCT have a very profound server product portfolios manufacturing capabilities, so we always in the earliest product portfolios from the main chip partners. For example, we already have produced more than 1,000 units of the Sapphire Rapids from the Intels, and we also have the weekly, the periodically discussions, product portfolio with the NVIDIA's, with AMD, etc. So that's the reason why when the CSP cloud service provider, they come to us, they can talk about their expectations using the latest technology on the hardware designs, and we can provide the best fits hardware design for them. And also, we understand that 5G is talking about the open architectures. So we have joined a lot of open communities, for example, such as ORANs and Telecom Infant Project (TIP), and to work with the different open ecosystems software partners, and to understand how to leverage their softwares and also tunings and including the workload optimizations and tunings the right fit configurations for that specific workload. For examples, we have been provide our servers into the one of the Japan's the greenfield telcos company into their core network infrastructure and also the access network infrastructures. And we by working with them, so we also can help them to down the failure rate less than 0.5%. And the other thing is about the private 5Gs. We also have our solution stack, which I'm going to introduce in the later slide. We already have 20 live use cases of a private 5G, so that can also be one of examples for step into the CBRS of the US market. And so basically speaking, there are two business strategies when we're talking in the context when we are talking about the 5Gs. So one is we have the infrastructures solutions providing to the public 5Gs. So the business model here is that we're using our server storage switches to work with the different ecosystem partners from the hardware levels all the way to the platforms and network function levels, and also including the management and orchestrations. And so and these selling models is we direct sell to the communication service providers such as for example like AT&T's, Verizon's, and Vodafone's. So when there is a RFQ coming to us, we can not only tell them the hardware spec itself, but we also tell them how to do the sizings based on, for example, when they are talking about how much DU, CU servers for the specific Open RAN or vRANs deployments, we can, based on the collaboration that we work with the different software partners to tell them how to do the precise sizings, having the exact numbers for placing the DU servers for the Open RAN infrastructures. So here is the product portfolios for the private 5Gs. And so you can see here from the data centers all the way to the edge, to the access points, and also to the endpoint. We have very complete product portfolios for the end customer to pick and choose. So if you are having the opportunity for the data centers, we can not only the Intel CPU, but we also have the AMDs, and also we have we can understand how to implement the latest GPUs from NVIDIA's into data center servers. And also when people are talking about the edge, because at edge size there will be limitations and constraints for the space, for the power consumptions. So how to design the cost effective and also considering the power, the TCOs, we have the profound knowledge about the edge server designs to fulfill different requirements, environmental requirements in the edge sites or in the rural site or in the edge in the cabinet. And also we have the RUs, we have the front home gateways and the outdoor RUs for private 5G solution stack. And also we have the UCPE to comply to also work with our private 5G solutions. And besides the hardware products, as I've just mentioned, we have also joined in the Open RAN activities. Actually, we are the founding members of the O-RAN alliances back in the 2017, 2018. So we have joined a lot of the Plugfest, doing several interoperability testings with the upper levels software partners such as Redis, such as Intel FlexRAMs, etc. And also we have the we are also one of the members of the Telecom Infant Project. We work with the Open RAN Release 1 and also the Open RAN Release 2, which is coming out after the MWC Barcelona this year. And also we are the only Taiwan company who joined the Open RAN policy coalitions to co-promote the Open RANs, the open architectures of the 5Gs. And also in the TIPs, we are having the, as I just mentioned, we joined the release once of the open TIP Open RANs architectures. So here are the 8 servers that we have granted by the TIP for the TIP certified badge for the Open RANs. So as you can see here, we have the edge server for the single socket. We also have the 2U designs, 2 sockets for the MEC, for the mobile edge computing, putting different GPUs, cards inside edge servers. We also have the outdoor edge server designs for the rural areas which needs more the rugged designs, and also power consumptions limitations for the rulers. And also in the Open RANs, people are talking about the collaborations with the upper levels, including the platform and network functions. So we also have the knowledge to work with the different solution partners. So here is the example. So we work with we're using the Intel FlexRAMs and work with the Red Hat OpenShift to understand when the Open RANs is using the disaggregate and also the virtualizations, what kind of a performance, and also the FlexRAMs capacity that will be by having these different recipes combining together. So, and the other thing is about the solutions for the private 5Gs, solution for the private 5Gs. So besides the public 5Gs, the business model is aiming for the carriers. The private 5Gs we're aiming for the enterprise customers. So in the private 5Gs, we have the total solution stack, including the 5G-Cs, we call the Omni cores. The 5G-C that we have is 3GPP release 15's compliance. And right now we are also working on the product development for the release 16's, which is going to be ready, who is going to have the POC by end of Q4 this year. And besides the 5G cores, this is standalone 5G cores, we also have a BBU softwares, firmware gateways, and remote radio units. They are all sub-6. So for the N78, for the CBRS, and also for the N79, we all have compliance for that spectrums. And besides in the infrastructure for the 5G core and also the access network, we also have the operation management for the enterprise customer to easy manage, easy to monitoring all the private 5G solution stack by their own. So the business model that we have is that we sell the whole packages together to the system integrators or to the distributors and the system integrator or distributors that selling to the enterprise customers. But these are the 5G infrastructure for the private 5Gs. But when we are selling our solution stack, actually customer they would like to understand how to use the 5Gs. To be honest, they don't care about how we deploy the infrastructure of the 5Gs. They actually want to understand how to use it. So we have the 5G Open Lab in Taiwan, in Taoyuan. We found a different solution partners in the use case sites. For example, the PDCs. We are working with them using their AR, VRs, Euphoria platforms to design applications using the AR goggles in our manufacturing sites. We are using also the HoloLens from the Microsoft. We also have the different solutions from different use cases from the different IoT partners like Li-Lings for cameras, Solomon's using the Rockwell's automation for the manufacturing site. So the selling models here is, of course, we are selling the set, the whole set, including the 5GC and also the BBUs. But we also want to work with the partners who have domain knowledge for the different industries, especially in the IoTs, the use cases sites. And in more depth about our private 5G solutions, our product portfolio actually can separate into 3 categories. So one is the compact versions, the other one is standards, and the third one is more large campus network support, which have the standard SKU and also local UPF support. And the reason we have these 3 product portfolios for our private 5G offerings is because we do receive from the customers' requirements. They have a different scales, including the pricings and also the products features that they would like to have. So of course, for the compact SKUs, for the customer, they would like to trial, or for the small medium enterprise, they just need certain product features. They can adopt the compact SKUs. But for the medium and bigger enterprise, maybe they have a more campus network requirements, so they will adopt our standard SKUs. And for the more distance requirements, for example, if you have a one site manufacturing in the north of Taiwan, but you also have another manufacturing site in the southern part of Taiwan, then you can have the standard SKU with the local UPF for the UPF in the local site and to support. But also you have the 5G cord, the control plants in the central office sites to do the supports. So these 3 SKUs are our product include in our private 5G product portfolios. And unlike other competitors, we actually have the capacities and also performance guarantees for each of our SKUs. So for example, in here, you can see that in our compact SKU, we can support 256 UEs, and we guarantee the 4 gigabit per second and throughputs. And also this can have the 2 BBU support, so they can have the two cells for the radius coverage. And others, we also have others capacities and also the performance guarantees in other SKUs as well. And actually, for the private 5Gs, we start in the very early stage. We studied the private 5Gs. We studied the CBI spans. We studied the regulations in the Japan market. So right now, we are not starting from scratch. We already have lots of the use cases, not only in Taiwan but also in Japan, in South Korea, Singapore, and Germany, and also the US. And these are all the paid POCs. So we have very dedicated teams in Taiwan and also in Germany and US to help our partners and our end customer to understand how to utilize the private 5Gs into their facilities. I would like to give you more specific use cases here, talking about the private 5Gs. So when we are selling our private 5Gs into the manufacturing sites, to be honest, they are not asking about how to deploy them. They are asking about how to use it. So one of the pain points from our customer is that they don't want to use the IP cameras with the AI chip, because the IP camera with the AI chip to do to do the, for example, to do the securities fencings or to do the securities monitorings, it will cost a lot of money by using the IP cam with the AI. So they would like us to reduce the cost and also using our private 5G solution in their manufacturing side. So when we understand this pain point, we design a multi-layers AI architectures by using our solutions. So the IP cam actually is a dummy. It is the very pure IP cameras, very simple IP cameras, and we put the AI functions, interference functions here in the UCPE. So in the UCPE, there's an AI chip to consolidate all the image from here. So when there is an image that requires the object detections, just to understand whether there's a people to run into the robot and to prevent for the security reasons, then we can have directly send the image back to the robots. No need to go back to the application servers in the back halls. But if we want to have a more specific facial recognitions to understand who or which is impact the production light by using the videos and analytics, then we can send some of the image back to the back halls, have the application servers using the training model, AI training model, to do the facial recognitions. So these are the examples that we would like to show here, is that selling the hardware or selling the infrastructure is not enough. Actually, we need to tell the stories. We need to help the people to understand how to utilize the 5Gs, especially we understand that CBS is still in early adopters market in the US. It is very important that we work with the different partners to tell the stories and how to use the 5G in their existing infrastructures. And here, I also have the, hold on one second. I also have the videos that I would like to show you one of the smart factories ARs. So we designed this because in our manufacturing site, we have a lot of rack stack cablings. And we also have a very serious labor shortage in our manufacturing site. So when there's new operators coming, we need to have another veteran operator to teach the new operator how to use the rack and stack cabling, and it is very complicated. So in order to solve this pain point, we work with the PDC to design the ARs use cases to teach, using the AR to teach the new operators how to learn the rack and cabling assemblies. So here you can see here, this is actually the SOPs. So when you click on the AR goggles, there will be SOPs showing on the monitor, and also the cable will be, the physical cable will be simulated on the AR's cameras, and also your hand gestures will also be simulated. So when you follow the SOP and to do the plugins, and the rack, we also have the right positions using the colors to tell you which port that you need to plug in. So by using this, when there's a different rack from the different suppliers, then we can just click the SOP, and the new operator can also learning by seeing to stimulatedly teaching himself to do the rack and cabling by themselves. And also when you finish all the rack and cablings, because these informations, all the informations can be immediately sent back to the central office, the management systems. So when operators finish one rack cable assemblies, the central office can immediately understand, okay, this rack is already done. So they don't need to fill any paper documents and send back. So there will be no latency in the shop floors and also in the central office for the inventories management. So these are the So these are the use cases that we would like to show you today. And so we have call to actions to the attendees today is that if you want to collaborate for more NAV infrastructures, edge computing and private 5Gs, and also you would like to understand how to collaborate in certain level for the domain industry use cases for the 5Gs, please contact me and also contact QCT. And we are going to join the event and Big 5Gs in May 16 and 18 in Texas, Austin. If you'll be there, welcome to walk in our booth. We can also explain in more details of face to face. So here's Ulysses. My name is Ulysses, and also you can find me on the linkings. And also, if for more information and also the product portfolios, please visit our qct.io. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. Thanks for waiting. And hi, good morning and good evening for all the friends on the line. So I'm Erin Ho from Askey, and I'm the sales director from Askey. And today I would like to give you the introduction of Askey company profile and also our solution. And in the same time, my colleague, Hsiao, will also with me to give you the introduction of this product for Accton. Okay, so let me start with my presentation. Okay, here's about the Askey and background and the milestone. Askey, we are the member of the ASUS Tech. Today, we are the 100% owned subsidiary of ASUS Tech Computer. And for the employee, we have over 5,000 people today, and this is including the over 1,600 of the engineering, including hardware, software, the engineering in Askey. And we have 3 manufacturing facility, 2 in Taiwan and 1 in China. Okay, and for the our milestone. We are established, founded since 1989, 30 years from now. So we IPO since on the 1997, and on 2006 we acquired by the ASUS Tech. And Askey, actually, we are the design and manufacturer of the broadband communication product, including the DSL cable modem at that time. And then starting from 2013, we tried to expand our territory by considering including the automotive industrial, and to try to implement the broadband technology into the automotive device connected to car, including the OB. So in the 2013, we tried to kick off OB dongle with a very key operator and car maker in Europe, and also as well on product launch in India in 2000. Also, not only for the device provider, trader in Europe, try to implement 4G fixed wireless devices and try to implement the first FWA solution there. And by having the multiple technology insight, and so we also joined the being the strategic supplier of the smart city solution provider for Taipei City on the 2017, and moving forward on the 2018, we are the company who first launched the 11AX Wi-Fi router in the North America operator. Also, as well, on 2020, we are trying to engage the first our 5G product also in the US. So this is about the Askey milestone. If you're okay, then I'm moving to our next page. Okay. So our headquarters in Taipei, and in order to providing the in-time service and support to our global tier one customers. So we have the office in the global, including in the North America. We have the Fremont sales office in Fremont and also Los Angeles, and also we have the office in the São Paulo in the South America, and for the Europe. We also have the sales office in Germany, France, and Netherlands. And for the Asia, we have the Japan, Tokyo, and Bangkok, Thailand. So for the art engineering center, other than our big team in the headquarters, Taiwan, we also have the team in the China and software team in the India, Nodia. Okay, so for the factories, it's just mentioned, we have 3, 2 in Taiwan and 1 in the Suzhou. Okay, let me move on to the next slide. Okay, this is about our manufacturing introduction. We have 3 major manufacturing facility, 1 in the Suzhou and about 300,000 square meter, and Taipei and about 5,000 square meter. For the Taoyuan and also in the Taiwan, there's about 10,000 square meter. This is for the purpose to service our key customer in the North America, and also considering the continued growth of the business from the US and America. So we also have the plan to expand our Taiwan manufacturing campus and coming the end of 2022. Askey product solution. So this is all about the product technology we have today. From the right hand side, you see that 4G, 5G device, UA device, including the indoor, outdoor device, and MiFi, the portable devices. And also we have the 5G USB dongle. Today, we already have the volume shipping to the North America, key operator in North America. And for then the next will be the 4G small cell and 5G small cell. Actually, Askey start our 3G and 4G small cell device deployment since 2014. As of today, we already ship over 2 million units, including the US and the Europe. So the 5G small cell will be our next milestone to develop. And next for the automotive, today connected car, we include our devices, including the car cam and the TCU, OBD dongle. So this will be another connected to car will be our key business that we want to develop. And also we have the ruggedized mobile computing devices, our main customer focus for the logistic company and today. And going to the left-hand side, we have the Wi-Fi devices, including residential and enterprising, and including the outdoor and the indoor, the Wi-Fi 6 and 6E router and the mesh. As of today, we also have the big volume shipment to the key operator in the North America. And the next will be about the AIoT gateway and devices. Today we have the Bluetooth mesh, the IoT gateway connected with the home security devices. We cooperate with the key white goods partner for this in this field. And next will be about our Android box. We partner with the key customer since 2019, and so we have the volume shipment in the 2021 over 1 million units. And the next technology will be about our PON product, including the GPON, 10G-PON, and the XG-PONs. Today, we are shipping over 10 million unit devices of the PON in the Europe and the South America. So our next milestone will be we were expecting that we can explore and expand our the PON business in the US. Okay. This is about the Askey high-level introduction of our product portfolio. So for the next few slides, I will have our colleague, Hsiao, to give you the introduction about it.
I will introduce our milestone of our PON product. Basically, we start the GPON product in 2005. In the beginning, we are doing the ODM business model, and we have designed the PON product for the brand and company. And later on in 2013, we have started to design the. We have changed to the business model for direct business, and we have development the product for the carrier. And we have started shipping the first product for the carrier. It's a GPON SFU ONT in South America, and also later on in 2015 we have deployed the GPON home gateway in Europe and South America. And this product is still keep shipping and evolution. And in 2019. We have a 10G EPON ONT deployed in Japan for the Japan carrier. And in 2020, we have shipping the GPON home gateway for Taiwan Tier 1 operator. And in 2022, in this year, we will start to deploy the XGS PON home gateway with Wi-Fi 6 in South America and Europe. And next year, we will start to deploy the 10G EPON home gateway deployed in Japan. In the bottom left, we have the GPON. This is our existing product. Basically, we have several models of the GPON SFU ONT, and also we have a GPON home gateway with Wi-Fi 5. And for the bottom right, we have the GPON. We will have a GPON home gateway with Wi-Fi 6, and this product will start to deploy in early next year. And for the top left, we have an existing product for such like we have a 10G EPON ONT deployed in Japan, and we have a XGS PON SFU ONT deployed in Europe. And we already have a XGS PON home gateway with Wi-Fi 6. Actually, this Wi-Fi 6 is 4x4 11AX at 2 GHz, and 8x8 11AX 11AX at 5 GHz. And in the top right, basically we will have a 10G EPON home gateway deployed in early next year. And this product actually it include it's a tri-band Wi-Fi. It will include a Wi-Fi 6E. And later on we will have almost the same model, but for the WAN port we will have a XGS PON. We will have a XGS PON, so it will also include a Wi-Fi 6E at 6 GHz. So this is our brief introduction for our PON product.
So good evening to pals in United States and good morning to pals in Taiwan. So I know we are running over the time, so I may quickly flip my slides. But if you would like to grab the main points, you could leave me message or take the email to me. Basically, I will cover the two portions of my presentation today. I will cover the company profile and the brief introduction of our product portfolio with regard to 5G today. So Compal is the long-lasting company already, around 2 more years to 40. And last year, we've reached to our record high in the sales volume, reached to above the 43 billion. in US dollars. And we basically deliver the varieties of the ICT products, cover a full spectrum of the products from the computing to communications. But today, I will mainly touch upon our products for the broadband solution. And we do have the global footprint of our services, including the manufacturing plannings and also our design service. Last year, through the internal acquisition, we have built up our design services and manufacturing service in states, Compal, USA, in Indiana. And we have our plannings in China, but recently we are migrating our manufacturing capacity to Southeast Asia, including Vietnam and Thailand. We are basically qualified by tons of clients, including all the famous brands in the worldwide, from the computing to communication, and also some luxury brands for our wearable devices. Let's give you a big picture about our blueprint for our 5G solutions. We're basically developing these products for both in-house, from the ground, and also through the partnership, which we do not develop in this blueprint is the 5G code. And for that, we do the strategic partnership with some key players, key suppliers for the 5G code to build up our 5G infrastructure solution. And this is our product portfolio for the 5G products, including the module, dongle to the data center. We provide some servers to the brand company, and also we build up our own private network solutions based on the standalone infrastructure. So starting with our RAN product, we actually developed the product for the RAN access network with the integrated small cell at the beginning from the 2020, and we have the product available for the integrated small cell already for band 79 and the wave, and we are developing the O-RAN compliant product since next year. Here comes the first of our integrated small cell, which is the wave compliant based on the Qualcomm FSM solutions, and this would be available for the mass production in Q3 next year. And next is our integrated small cell product supporting FR1 spectrum, and we have the first product in this SKU for band 79. And we are now developing the product supporting band 78. And all the products for the FR1 solution, it is based on the NXP solutions layer scape. This is the appearance of our product, which is super suitable for the ceiling mount, or it could be mounted with a pole in specific environments where you need the pole to mount it instead of the wall or ceiling mount. And we do have the interoperability test with the several devices and also the CONAP. In Compal, we have built up our 5G lab with the Zyxel core in a standalone architecture, and through the Taiwanese government project, we do have the interoperability testing done with the Nokia 5G code, Ericsson code, as well as the GUI code. Thanks for IDB. And we are now moving on the build up the lightweight solution for our end-to-end 5G private network, and we are adopting the core from Savia, which is the commercialized free 5GC products. And going forward, we plan to have the inter-op testing with the Affirm 5G code, which was acquired by Microsoft 2 years ago. Okay, as I mentioned, in addition to the product itself, we also provide the end-to-end solution for the 5G private network. Here brings you some use cases of our 5G products, which could be used in the end-to-end network for 5G. And as mentioned, we basically provide the full spectrum of the devices which could support the 5G applications in private network. And we do have the experience to deploy the real 5G SA network in enterprise, in manufacturing, which utilize our audio version of the integrated small cell supporting band N79. And in this case, we adopt the core from Zyxel. We basically are doing our business through the ODM for years, and recently we are also making some white house product, also private label products. For instance, this is our 5G module based on the Qualcomm. We are supplying many of our 5G module to the CPE makers in Taiwan. These two modules are based on the Qualcomm solution, and going on, we are developing the 5G module based on the Taiwan brand MediaTek. In addition to 5G module, we have the CPE for the portable solution. This is widely adopted by many 5G network POC or even POB cases in Taiwan and worldwide, including Japan. We do have the SKU for both FR1 and the mmWave in the 5G NR. And we also have the dongle, which is the mainly consumer-oriented product design, which is supporting the all operating system for the laptops. And this is also widely adopted in the 5G private network use cases as well. When it comes to the unmanned vehicle, by considering the need of the low latency and high broadband communication, we integrated the camera module with our 5G module to a 5G camera module, which could provide the low latency and high quality video for the unmanned vehicle. It could be utilized by the drone racing or for the robots in the certain use case in the 5G applications. In Taiwan, we have been exhibiting several events by utilizing this camera on the drone for some racing games or racing events. Through the partnership with Qualcomm, we adopt the Qualcomm XR2 platform to develop our own solution for the AR goggle. And we do have this goggle be utilized in some smart manufacturing use case in the semiconductor factory. And we are basically provide these hardware product along with some SDK in software to help our partners and also the system integrators to develop their own applications on top of this gadget for the smart application in manufacturing or in other areas like the entertainment as well. So this would be the last page of our slides. We, in addition to the AR, we also provide the VR goggles, which is also fully 5G compliant, meaning we do have the 5G box connected to the goggle to provide the immersive user experience for the mobility in the environment of the AR and VR use cases. So thanks for listening. We know we are running over the time, but if you have further questions, you can leave message or drop me emails. Thank you.